Hey everybody, it's RighteousFreed back with another Apex Arena video, this time featuring myself versus JonMasao on the Windy Outpost. And we're going to take a quick look at his box. It is different from most. He has Lana, Tiaras, and Lestelle in here. Oh, and we can't forget Leon. Everybody has a lot of single target power here, except for Bozel and Sage. Obviously wants to try something different, playing who he likes. Must see that there's a few different ways to go about it. Wants to, with Tiaras, it looks like he might be going for more like of a tank buster kind of thing. Just kill the tank and keep pushing. Should be an interesting match. We're going to jump into it now. He's going to start off banning my Hilda. He doesn't want to face her. I'm going to ban off Ares because I don't want him reaching on over. Pick up Ledin so I have a bunch of control. He'll ban out Resential and Liana. Pick up Resential first. I still find this very odd why people do this. Like, there's no reason. I have very few debuffs, so like if you're really that worried about Bernhardt, you could have banned him next, because I would definitely have to pick Florentia as a healer. Unless you wanted to risk me just going one tank for DPS, but that's a story for a different day. I ban out Lestelle and Zerida. I never want to deal with her, and I never want to deal with Zerida. Pick up Florentia for healing. He bans out Ares and Elwyn. Picks up his own Elwyn. I ban out Lana and Leon. And pick up Lady Genesis. I love playing with her. I very rarely get to pick her. As you probably know, she's always banned first or second pick normally, but he does not seem to be afraid of her. But I get rid of Leon because I'm pretty sure he has Balance Blade on him, and I don't want to deal with that shenanigans. And letting Lana attack me with Dark Reaper and Elemental Destruction from 3 to 4 range is not something I want to deal with. He bans out Yulia and Sage. He's going to pick up Bozel. He's going for a mixed fight here. I'll ban out Juggler and Ledin, forcing him to pick up Landius. And right here I pick up Juggler because I want to be able to make a bunch of plays. He only has one tank, so now I have my dream composition of Ledin and Juggler for double lockdowns. He'll ban out Sigma and Hein, that way I can't assassinate. Picks up Landius. I was thinking this was a Lancer Landius. So I took Free Strike on my LOLI-TASTIC to counter that, but it didn't work out. I should have just taken Lightning Bolt for Elwyn. But anyways, I'm going to be banning out Tiaras and Sage. I don't want him to have any type of tank busting power with Elwyn, or if he were to do some shenanigans with pushing me around with Sage. I'll pick up Bernie, that way I can keep giving stacks to Florentia. And he's going to pick up Luna. We have a fight. Alright, so now I took Shield Bash on him, even with Resential, because I wanted to give him the potential for 2 range strikes if I ever have to fight against Elwyn, so I can kill him without taking any damage. Could have taken Hegemony to dispel an extra buff. That is always an option. But right here, he took Crystal Warlocks. This does limit his movement a little bit, but definitely gives him some defensive options. Definitely was wary of Bernhardt here. But other than that, he didn't bring Miracle, so I don't have to worry about damage reduction. And we're going to jump into it. I brought lightning bolt there, I could have killed Elwyn. Instead here, I 3 range, Light's Embrace, almost kill him, just a little too tanky. He 3Cs really early, wanting to get him back up to health. That's fine with me. Faction buff, get a lucky breeze. Luna's buffing up. Just end my turn with flow. We got faction buffs everywhere. Alright. I free strike. Doesn't deal as much damage anymore because of Luna. Bozo goes in for an earthquake. I'm okay with that. Juggler heals. Now he gets a buff block on both Florentia and Light of Genesis. Luckily she's already at 4 stacks, so that won't matter. Juggler and Bernie have heal blocks. That makes me sad. So I Resounding Might, wanting to deal a bunch of damage. Clearing up some debuffs. And I give her another movement because I want to keep pounding them. Zenseal ends her turn. I use Juggler here to Master of Ice, locking Bozo down, dealing some damage. Now, he activates his guard. I was very, very surprised that he didn't go for and try using Elwyn to Sword Soul and rip Ledin apart or attempt to rip Juggler. But I take this opportunity, I Righteous Duel Bozo to bring him closer. Smack him really hard. So he Reigns of Glory now. Ledin deals a fair bit of damage as a counter. And teleport shenanigans ensue. I lock down Landius, and because Elwyn was weakened, my free strike was able to kill him even through Luna buff. And Landius is going to be locked down for a very long time. Luna comes in, kills off Elwyn. It's fine with me. I take this moment, kill off Luna. Bozo goes and sleeps. Lolly Jessica. Don't care too much. Bernhardt finishes off Bozo, and that's the match. Realizes he gave me just a little too much power. Light of Genesis and Juggler is an amazing combo. Being able to teleport him like that, you make them go, okay, I'm fine here. He just jumped, so he can't lock down my tank, and then boop boop, your tank's locked. Act again. Free strike. Match made in heaven. You know, you gotta have the big fluffy dog to protect your little kids. Alright. So, that's gonna do it for this video. Do appreciate your support. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, RighteousFreed out.